Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going down the Thoth rabbit hole, however you want to say it. I trimmed my sun and moon last night, and I want to have a look at this next to the Thoth. But first, I want to show you. I want to show you a reading I had. So my altar cards that I've been using for a while now are the Earth Angel Messenger cards with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I really love them together. The whimsy of it, it's really beautiful. But I wanted to change. So, because I saw that this creator, Amanda Clark, has a new oracle coming out. So, like, I want to use this deck with other things for a while, and then it's probably going to come back to use with her oracle deck. So, but for right now, I want to change. And I thought I was going to use Rosetta with the Gaian Tarot, the green new edition. But, and it looked good. It looked good together. But I just pulled them out earlier, and I was like, I'm not really feeling called to that. And I don't know what made me pull out the every little thing you do is magic, but they are like magic together. So I pull this and this. I shuffled both decks, pull the Emperor and the Hierophant. And then I wanted to look them up. So I was reading from, the little white books that you get with the decks. But I'm like, well, the Morera, the Tide Tarot, has a book too. Let me pull that out. And then I shuffle them, and I was like, no, you just need to pull that top card right there. And I get the Lovers. And I'm like, okay, this order. I was just working in the garden for several hours today, and I had thought when I made my garden I was going to be just wild and things mixed together and like in mounds and not have like, raised beds. But I don't know, my Libra moon self could not stand that, and I have 14 raised beds. My plan is to like grow clover and like build the soil, but we just didn't really have great soil in that place, and I was too exhausted to like mix it in with the clay soil we did have. So I just built on top of it. So very orderly. And today I was looking at it all together, and I'm like, you know what? I like the order. I appreciate the order. And I come in and I get the 4, 5, and 6. So I'm not going to pull this in to the altar cards, but I'm going to use these as my altar cards. So let's just look through a few together. I'm going to make this shorter. Okay. I don't know. I thought they were working so well together earlier. Yeah, it feels very as above, so below kind of feel to the reading. So I'm excited to use these together. And I don't necessarily pull them daily, but it might be daily. It might be every other day, just when I feel called to pull them. Yeah, I really like them together. I did trim this border down just a little bit, so it would be like the same size as my trimmed Tombstone Tarot. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah. Okay, so excited to have these together. So I will reshuffle these, but we're leaving these on the altar for a bit. Good. All right, so now we're getting to the meat of the video. We are gonna look at the comparison of the sun and moon with the mid-size Thoth. I have trimmed the sun and moon down, and so now it is borderless and titleless. Backs came out great. The white border on the back was less than half the size of the white chunky border on the front of the card. So yeah, sometimes you get left with like border on the back and it doesn't look great, but yeah, that did not happen here. I'm probably going to edge it at some point, but first I want to make sure that I really am going to play with it. And so it is very much a Thoth RWS merge, but I love how Thothy it is. It's super cute. I think this, honestly, I didn't count it as my gateway into Thoth, but I guess it was one of them. So we get the shape kind of, of the Rider-Waite-Smith scene going off the cliff, but we have the crocodile, we've got the tiger, we've got the swirl, and yeah, the butterfly. Some of the names did change, so the Magus, this card was the magician here. But we still have like the monkey baboon. We have our symbology up here. Yeah, it's so cute. I love her. Is she singing? Is she like performing right now? Cute little bunnies. There's just, there's enough symbology that you can tell who it is. I love how we still have the star baby. But we get this little baby, looks like it's on the like diaper changing station here. I love the tree. I love the cow. It's adorable. Right? We still get the shape here and Cupid and the lion and the cosmic egg and the eagle. Like enough of the symbology is here that, yeah, you don't need I don't think you need the labels on them. Look how cute. This is the only card with this color in it, and I just love that it's one of my cards. I love the Om symbol. I'm not sure exactly, but this looks like the print that would be like on a prayer wheel, and I think it's beautiful and lovely. Super cutie patootie, all of them. This is card. Oh, I have them backwards. No, I don't have them right. So yeah, I did put justice or adjustment, but it was justice. Is it justice in this deck? I think it is. I know this is called strength and not lust, but it is number 11 in this deck. This was hyphenated death rebirth, I believe. And this was temperance art. I love the skull mask. It's really a beautiful star. Super cute moon. I like this one much better than this one. We still have our butterfly wings, super adorable. We still have our symbols. I think this one is also hyphenated Aeon and Judgment, but it's clearly a Judgment looking card. And the suits are all color coordinated to the time of day. So we have a clear RWS symbology throughout the pips, but then we'll get some Thoth in there too. I love this victory. Just just the body positions for a lot of these cards just really say what they are. Like the happiness card looks like happiness. Valor. Swiftness. So it's a mix of like RWS, but we still get the rainbow. I like it. I love how in this strength card, 9 of Wands, we still have the moons and then the sun in the center. Yeah, I like the mix. Oppression. And then the formatting of the court cards let you know who these are. Now, these were called the kings instead of knights. It was princess, prince, queen, and king. But I don't have to look at... Now I can just call this the knight because in my head it is the knight. It's the prince and the princess, right? So you get enough that it is clearly the princess, even though they don't have like crowns on the queens. It's just set up enough that you know this is the queen and that is the princess. All right, and we're on to cups. So lovely. There's a reason this is the one on the box. So pretty. Love them. Right, so we have the setup of a RWS 4, but it still has the luxury keyword. Disappointment. Super cute. Pleasure / 6 of Cups. Debauch. Indolence. Happiness. Look at that. So happy. Satiety. You know, we don't get as much stuff, but we have the cup with the crab and the horse and the guy. Clearly the queen. Right, we've got our ibis, heron, waterbird. We've got our lotus flowers. So here, instead of the eagle, we have a dolphin, but he still has his flower. He's got his cup with a snake in it. And we have the princess with the turtle in the shell and a dolphin. And the dolphin has the flower. Very RWS. Defeat. So here, you know, there's a person in it, but it looks very much like this science here. We even have the, whatever, the 6-part cross in the center. Futility. Interference. Cruelty. Ruin. Oh, I don't have everybody in there. All right, so we don't have the crazy hat wings, helicopter hat, but we do have 3 birds, horse, and a sword. Clearly the Queen of Swords and the Prince of Swords. But we have now an eagle instead of the little nymphs or whatever, fae, that are supposed to be playing it. I love her. You know, it's a different position, but she's still like got her back to us, and she's wielding her sword. So I think it works. Love this 3. See what he has in his hands. Power. success, failure, prudence, love this interpretation, gain, and wealth. So we have the tree of life here in Pentacles, and we have it in the tree. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 at the top in the tree. Yeah, I think it really works. I'm glad I decided to do that. We'll see if it actually helps me, like, actually use it and play with it. Okay. Let's give it a shuffle and do a reading. Okay, we're going to do energy obstacle advice. Energy, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Obstacle, 2 of Swords. Peace. Advice, prudence, 8 of Pentacles. Love it. This is my energy. I worked slow and steady today and got a lot of work done hanging my sacred geometry rainbow flags in my garden space, and building another small bed and getting something transplanted that really needed desperately to be transplanted. And I realized I was off a day. It's a day earlier than I thought it was, and I have more time to get other things done. So I'm really excited about like how I'm going to like log all the things I'm growing and how they do and stuff. So yeah, I am at peace with my current decisions. It feels good. So what a lovely little reading. Okay, so I wanted to cut this down because I thought it would look really good with this tarot whose name I can never remember, but I think it's Mystical Forest. Tarot of the Mystical Forest, is that right? Anyway, I thought that they would look super cute together. So let's see if that works. Let's take a few. Oops. Oh, they do look cute. Oh my gosh, an Ace of Pentacles size. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, yes. This is a yes for me. What? Aren't they adorable together? Yeah. Oh, my 2 cards. My sun and my moon. Oh. All right, I'm going to go have some of this time with my husband right now. But yeah, that was my trimmed down version of the Sun and Moon Tarot. And a little play. And I'm mixing and matching with the one that I can't remember, but I believe it's the Tarot of the Mystical. I will put it on the screen. Forest, magical forest, mystical forest. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's so beautiful. It's super cute. Look, I know that's not the same, but it looked like the 3 figures. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Adorable. All right. Thanks everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.